Yo, what's up? How you feel? How you living? This is another episode of New Era Boxing and Bets TV. Like, subscribe, leave a comment for feedback. What's up, y'all? How y'all feel today? We just had a couple clashes, couple brawls, couple rumbles from the middleweight division. I'm here to give y'all my intake, my feedback. You feel me? Where it's go? I just watched the Virgil Ortiz versus Board Check fight. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't going to turn into that fight. It wasn't a fight I was very interested in. You feel me? So I didn't get to see the undercard. So I said, I'm going to turn in at my boy H Money, see what they talking about, and if they get lit, then I'm going to turn it on, you feel? And that's exactly what happened. The fight started turning up. Virgil versus Board Check. And I definitely turned it on. Turned it on about the 5th round, you feel me? I'm going to watch the rest of it later on today. From 1 to 5, rounds 1 through 5. But from what I seen, 5 through 12, it was very interesting. I did put some bets in on this fight. Because we all know Virgil been out the ring. I think before his last 2 fights, he been out the ring for quite some time due to injury. You know, he had to pull out his last welterweight fight because his weight. He suffers some weight issues and all that stuff, so he moved on to 54, the middleweight division now. From what I seen, he wanted to beat Virgil from 47, but the power, it wasn't really there. Board Check was, it's the same, like them guys at 54 could be time enough for Virgil. Especially with his power and all that stuff, you feel? So from what I seen, Board Check was putting hands on Virgil. He was putting hands on Virgil, dropped him twice. They wasn't trying to give him the first knockdown. And I put Board Check because I was just thinking Golden Boy, they always gifting Virgil Ortiz with these first round knockouts. They give him these first round knockouts. And I'm really not understanding, like, how could that help your fighter if you gifting them first round knockouts to kind of boost his advertisement? Because Virgil Ortiz before yesterday, before he fought Board Check, he knocked out all his opponents. And you know that's a kind of a marketing scheme that a lot of promoters, they could use that to say they got knockout artists. You know, they could use them to sell them to the fans. It's more easy to sell them to the fans. Come on now, who not going to want to watch a guy with 18 fights, 18 knockouts, like Gary Antoine Russell recently had? You know, like, and he suffered a loss. You know, when they go against opponents that ain't subpar and up to their skills level, they job get exposed, you know. You know, that lack of and flaws start to show when they get in there with guys of the same scales or better. And from what I seen from the Bud fight, I definitely watched the Bud fight versus Bud versus, what's the guy named Madrigal. I watched that fight too, and we gotta say 54 might be the division where the welterweights, these opponents timing up for them, cause I know me and a lot of other fans was expecting Bud to get this guy out of here. I definitely put Bud in there for 7th to 9th round knockout, because I just thought he would figure this guy out. And Bud was correct when he said Madrigal was more patient than he expected, and he was. Because I was like, you can't beat Bud trying to be patient and stuff. But I seen Madrigal was start to land that right flush. He would start to land that right at will. So whatever he did, dude, it worked out for him. His patience and his awkwardness, it worked out for him. And some people, even Eddie Hearn, say he thought Madrigal won that fight. I just thought Bud got he arrived to a division that might be time enough for him. And I think Bud, he ain't go to decision in like 6-7 years. So that was a big that was a shock to a lot of people with the Bud versus Madrigal. And they kind of threw that Canelo fight out the way after that Madrigal fight. They kind of threw that Canelo fight to the side, because he said, if you can't get Madrigal out of there, then what you expect to do to a guy like Canelo? And I still wouldn't mind saying that fight, you feel me? But my number one fight for Bud Crawford was Boots. Because if I'm not mistaken, Bud still hold 2 belts at the welterweight division. And Boots got a belt. He got the IBF, so you can set that up. You feel me, Virgil? And from what I seen from them 2 welterweight fights, bro, people probably think I'm tripping or something, but I still got Tszyu as my guy at middleweight, man. I got Kangaroo Tszyu. You feel me? And I know a lot of people would say, oh, he just lost to Fundora and all that. Well, that Fundora fight, it was a bloody mess. It was like the fans like to see blood and all that stuff. But at the same time, that time from the blood, but it took away from the fight, because he got hit over top of his head. Like, it really took away from him. And to Fundora defense, his nose was broken. So it was a lot of clash of heads and stuff in that fight, where it kind of took away from the fight. You feel me? And I know PBC wasn't trying to call it off, because that was their first event with Amazon. But now they both on a 6-month suspension because of that fight. You feel? They took a lot of damage. Took a lot of damage in that fight. But if they was to fight again, I got Kangaroo Tszyu. Got Kangaroo Tszyu. I just like his grit, his determination, and his his consistency with his punches. You know, he like to cut out the ring. Tszyu my type of fighter, you feel me? Especially he focused. I got Tszyu. I know the only person that I can see giving Tszyu problem is Bud Crawford, you feel me? If anybody that could beat Tszyu at 54, other than Fundora from that last fight, is Bud Crawford. You know, a lot of people got Jamal Charlo, and my other sleeper pick is actually leaving. A lot of people sleeping on leaving. A lot of people sleeping on leaving. And Fundora good. You feel me? I like Fundora, but I gotta go with Tszyu. You feel me? I wasn't really high on Fundora though. Like, I just think he might be all hype, you know. His sister just won the championship, and then if he beat Tszyu, they would have been the first brother and sister champions in boxing and stuff like that. So there was a lot of politics going on with that Fundora stuff. You feel me? And I believe if Tszyu never suffered that injury, he would have got Fundora out of there, man. So yeah, middleweight division definitely heating up. You feel me? I want to know who the top guy. My top guy is Tszyu. So they all need to make these fights happen, man. I wouldn't mind saying Boots go up to 54. You feel me? Jump in the mix. There's a lot of money fights up there. You feel me? There's definitely a lot of money fights if we talking about comparison the welterweight division to the middleweight division. Boots can go up there and get some money with them 54 guys. You feel me? I don't see none of them guys really stopping, huh? You feel me? And with that being said, that's another episode of New Era Boxing and Bets TV. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I know it's been a minute on these videos. I'm going to try start dropping a video every week, at least on Wednesday or Sunday. I'm picking out them 2 days, man. But like, subscribe, leave a comment, man.